Welcome back to the Fertile Underground Communal Garden. We're here to explore the greenhouse, which had been completely covered in snow for weeks and I couldn't get in. I recently made a trip through the frozen tundra to go and check on the plants, the spinach and kale that had been living in there under a pure sheet of ice. We have recently done some alterations to the greenhouse this fall, most notably filling up the front bed with a bunch of compost and planting some stuff in there. We also took the roof off of it and added a new one which tilts back to give us some rain collection. So when I had entered the garden, I was wondering to see whether these plants were still living. To my dismay, they weren't. We'd filled up this bed with a bunch of compost and soil and transplanted in kale, spinach, chard, and they didn't make it. I thought it was due to a lack of sunlight or cold, but Trev had a different idea.
That looks more munched, this one here.
Yeah, it does.
And Denise too, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
So maybe we fed some creature this winter.
There you go. The fertile mascot.
Yeah.
You know?
The Fertile Underground, bringing fruit, access to chipmunks and squirrels.
And the occasional mole.
Here you'll see the new brick wall, which we've constructed to act as a thermal mass, storing up sun energy all through the day and releasing it at night. And behind there is a new leaf chamber to store compost, leaves, and horse manure, which will work to heat the greenhouse by running a black plastic tube filled with water through there, which then goes underneath the soil in the front of the bed, moving the hot water right to the plants. So now we'll take a trip outside to see what it looks like around back. We've been spent October doing a bunch of stuff, that brick wall, and I ended up taking the back wall entirely off so we could work and put it back up with clapboarding. And there's going to be a gutter. That's why this thing's so tilty like this, is to send the water, keep the drainage going down to that other end. That other one drops down. That's going to be the low end. And then we can keep some water here in the corner. I think that thing is our water container. And we got some tubing for that, and piping to do the gutters. Because don't forget, this greenhouse is entirely recycled. All these scraps of wood saved from a fire somewhere. This is what can be built from other people's trash. Here's an outside look at the leaf chamber. That top piece will open up. You'll drop the leaves right in there. It also works as a platform to climb on board and get ready to blast off on top of the greenhouse with a full view of the garden. I hope you've enjoyed the Sheman Faktory tour at the Fertile Underground Communal Garden in Providence. To learn more, just go to fertileunderground.com.